Okay. We are up and ready. All right, everybody. This is case two. Case two, the hobby cases. What do we got? 7 hobby cases, right? 7 hobby, 7 HDA, and 6 light. So the light will have to wait. I should have the HDA cases tomorrow. So yeah, good stuff, right? Oh yeah, that's a pile right there. Hey, buddy. Yeah, happy Thanksgiving to you too. I'm hungry, but I've got dinner tomorrow with the boys because the boys will be back tonight, sometime. So I can come on. There we go. All right, here we go. Box 1. So hopefully everybody's had, good day, even you Canadians. Shades of Greatness. Wander Franco. Estelani Castillo. I'll post it to Twitter. If you want to turn on notifications there. James Wood, Shades of Greatness. Nick Gonzalez. It came in the league. It came to the league, not in the league. Sorry. Completely different thing. Okay. What do we got? Wander Franco and Jose Ramos. Yanquiel Fernandez is our second auto, so 2 base autos. We got an orange Piguero /25. It's our first color in this box, in this case. Acuna. Carson Williams. All right, that is box 1. You never had a Twitter? Well, can't say as I blame you. I don't have Facebook. We had a Facebook at one time. I had hired somebody to help me, and he created a Facebook. But he quit not long after that, and I don't know the password. So we had one a long time ago. And then Jay Brooks created us an Instagram, but I don't use it. Vera, I did use it for, I don't know, a couple weeks, and then got bored with it and stopped using it. Mike Trout, Hendry Mendez. Juan Soto. JJ Bleday. Looked red for a second. Jay Allen, definitely not red. Luis Rodriguez. Cameron Cawley. Purple auto. I think that's the first Cameron Cawley I've hit. Joey Wendell. No, Weimer. Sorry. Weimer to 75. Got a blue rookie. Suzuki. Nice hit. Seiya Suzuki. Nice card. So we've got color of Seiya. No, Julio wasn't in this, was it? Was the Wander in this? The Wander might have been in the pre-sale cases. Now that I think about it, I think it was. George Valera. Mark, what's up, buddy? I was looking at your all's turkey draft, right? I couldn't pick a winner myself because everybody had like 3 things I liked. So it's a 4-way tie, I think, as far as I'm concerned. But I don't eat stuffing, so somebody lost out because of that. I got you, buddy. See if I can hit a few more before we're done. Now, the HGA cases, that's where the autos are going to really fly because we're going to have, in these we get 24, but in HGA we get 36. So that's a lot of autos. That did not work. So I feel like we'll hit a lot more once those start up tomorrow. I don't know what's going on. I can't get these to do what I want them to do. I had Thanksgiving. I had it. It was delivered. But it got stolen. My Thanksgiving dinner was stolen. I'm very sad. Yeah, I mean, I make stuffing for other people, but I don't like it. 275, Diego Velasquez. 275. Max Muncy refractor. Hey, look at that. Nice Bobby Witt. Bobby Witt blue. Nice card. That's a great card. I like it. Nah. We'll rip it tomorrow. It's so fast. You know what I mean? Like 7 cases of HDA is like 7 boxes of hobby. You know what I mean? You just got 12 packs a box, so they go really fast. Nice Bobby Witt. Nice for that spot. A little something, something. Jay Allen and Brandon Marsh. Rookie refractor. You're just looking for an opportunity to misspell color. That's all you're doing. Jose Rodriguez, Texas Rangers. Max Muncy again. So 2 parallels of Muncy in this box. Khalil Watson. Wander. Alex De Jesus. Andrew Painter. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. The guy says that he didn't mean he wasn't gonna take it. He thought it was his, but I mean, I don't know any other way to translate what he wrote than, maybe I'll take it, maybe I won't. So, oh well. I mean, if he said, okay, good, gotcha, it'd be his. But I'll think on it. Andy Thomas. To me, I'll think on it means, I'm going to think about it. It doesn't mean, yeah, I got you. It's, consider it paid. Ezekiel Tovar. Luis Rodriguez. Well, he was sending me a PM, right? So I told him after 10, you can have it for 2 if nobody claims it. Because after 10, it was mine. You know what I mean? So after 10, I can sell it if I want. So I'd honored it. Noel. Aaron Ashby. Refractor. Yeah, I don't know. Alexander Suarez, no harm, no foul, but I just didn't take that to mean he wanted it. Jose Rodriguez, White Sox. Jay Allen. Only takes 1 big Julio. Unless it's a non-auto, then it probably takes 2 big Julios. One red and it's over. I did see some hit today too, so. And he does have base, although that probably doesn't mean anything because his base is probably rare as hell, but he has them, so there's that. What's up, Dustin? Ryan Reckley. A lot of fingerprints on that. I should have cleaned these up before I moved on. Dari Lorenzo. Hedbert Perez. Joey Weimer. Hedbert Perez. O'Neal Cruz. George Valera. Luis Chevalier. Bryson Stott. Nice green rookie on the Bryson Stott to 99. Right, yeah. Landon Knack. Last pack, box, I don't know, 5? Is it box 5? I think it is. Francisco Alvarez. See if I can take his DNA off this card here. Ouch. Okay, here we go. Anthony Rizzo refractor. Wander Franco. Juan Guerrero. Jason Churio. 275. It's a nice hit. Nice card. Help that spot out. Christian Hernandez. Marcelo. Pedro. Michael Garcia. I think that's the first Michael Garcia I've hit. Got Austin Wells to 150. Atomic for the AFL spot. Josh Lowe. Cole Henry. Jordan Lawler. Man, that's a great card. All right, box 7. Javier Baez. Evan Lee. I hit a lot of Evan Lee. One of the cheaper spots in the break. 48 out of 50. You know, as far as autos are concerned, it was pretty cheap. Samuel Munoz. Bobby Miller. Carson Williams, gold shimmer. Yiddy Cappy. TJ Friedel. So that's our first rookie. It took 5 cases to hit a rookie. TJ Friedel. Which is not the odds. The odds are much better than that. Just, you know, our luck so far. Noel. Sam Bachman. Jose Tena. Marcelo. What's up, bud? Marcelo. Thomas Farr, refractor auto. My hands look huge. Junior Perez. Christian Hernandez. My man, Ryan Mountcastle. Velasquez. Jordan Lawler. Joe Mack. Isaac DeLeon. That's the first time I've hit Isaac DeLeon, as far as I know. Pretty sure. Jake Berger. It's got a little bit of burger on it. Seen that? Why would it have burger on it if there's no auto? It doesn't make any sense. All right, I got it off as best I could, but the surface on this card is terrible. Don't grade it. Sorry, came out the pack like that. Looks like hell. I heard from a couple other breakers that, well, from one other breaker, that all of his cases had surface damage pretty bad. We haven't had it consistently, but there's been a couple cards that have just been jacked, you know? How much did you spend on this break? What do you mean? I did have somebody tell me I have fat hands. Drew Baker. I don't know why I keep calling him Drew Breaker, but I don't know. I don't think I got fat hands, but I did have somebody tell me that. Okay, here we go. Box 9, right? Really? Damn. The other breaker was Jay Brooks. Jay Brooks hasn't broke any of this. It was somebody who had few cases anyway. They're pretty, I don't want to say they're a pretty big breaker. They're a pretty popular breaker on Twitter anyway. Christian Hernandez. That's a good point. Probably not. Probably not the year. How do you bend a red Arias? I mean, all right, so another rookie. So all of a sudden we've got 2 rookies in 5 cases. Mike Bowman. Does anybody have that spot? I think somebody picked it up, didn't they? I think they did. I don't know if I remembered to give it to him, though. I might have to go back and look. Jazz Chisholm. Yeah, he'll help break the 50. Sully Matias. I didn't buy any Chrome Light boxes, none. I had trouble selling that shit. I mean, I think it's great that they're giving, people money or store credit or whatever. But it's not my cup of tea. That's not the kind of thing I want to chase or I want to facilitate. You know what I mean? Jose Altuve is a cheater. But we do have some Logo Fractor boxes left. Not many. So if you hit one, I'm more than happy for you. But Adrian Sugassi, I just think the whole thing's a freaking headache. Because think of all the people that hit them and then sold them or gave them away or, put them in dime boxes or whatever. Alec Bohm. You know what I mean? And then think about the shops that are honoring it. They gotta put them in line item one at a time, right? And then they've got to wait for Topps to reimburse them. I don't know. It just seems like a hassle. I mean, Check Out My Cards is not fast. Okay, let me just get that out of the way. They are not fast. So I just think this is going to be another nightmare for hobby shops. If they wanted to do it, they should have done it on day 1, not on day 100. Yeah, I don't know either. Maybe. No big deal. I didn't buy any of that stuff. You know, I do want Ginter X, but I didn't get any from Topps, so I'll just have to get it from Blowout. I would only have been able to get so many from Topps anyway. So, actually, I guess you could have gotten 6 during the public drop, but only 1 for Montgomery Club, which, you know, I mean, what's the point of Montgomery Club? I don't know. Goodness. Nelson Velasquez. Hey. So we missed this spot in case 1, but in case 2 they hit an auto. Reginald Preciado. And the autos are to, does that say 66? 68. That is a odd number, but you know what? It is what it is. So, hey, congrats on that spot. No base yet, but they have an auto. All right. Josh Lowe. Goodness, to 150. I've got to pay Blowout their money, so I'm nervous. I know one person said that they would pay me on Monday, so I told them that was cool, but if everybody else pays me Saturday, you know, I can send them their money on Sunday, I guess. Jackson Merrill. Emmanuel Valdez. It's got some surface issues too. I don't know what they did with these autos, bro, but a lot of them are toast. Velati. And then you got a perfect little Velati. You know, I wonder if it's the player or the agent or... Willie Vasquez. All right. We've got 2 boxes left in case 2. All right, here we go. I spent $15,000 on a break once. I still have all the cards. You know, I never sold them or anything. I don't know what I was thinking. And then this year actually, I spent 20 grand on the one spot and I didn't even want it, but it's really worked out. Ellie De La Cruz. If I were to sell him, you know, I don't really sell cards, but if I were to sell him, really regret selling that orange early, you know. It'd probably go for twice now. It'd probably pay for the whole spot. Oh well. Oh well. It is what it is. I was happy to get the 7 grand at the time or whatever we got for it. Morrow Bell. Yeah, I didn't want people to feel pressured to pay today, you know. So that's why I set the deadline for Saturday. I don't remember. Honestly, I don't remember. I just remember paying, hey, look, another one. Curtis Mead, AFL. So all of a sudden we've got insert autos again. This happened before. We had an AFL auto Or was it a Shades of Greatness auto in the same case that we hit the Ascensions auto? So this has happened before, where all of a sudden we get, you know, insert autos. Joey Weimer. You know, I'm like, this seems like a good spot. I'd be able to make money on it. Yada yada yada. And then I buy it, and then it's still here somewhere in a box. You know. I'm like, what am I thinking? You're cool with it. If he pays 3 times the value, that means you get your spot for free plus 50%. If I give you half. Freddie Freeman. Refractor. JT Schwartz is another Mets auto, by the way. Luis Rodriguez. I think that's it for autos, right? I think we're done. Colton Cowser. I just threw a base card away. Nelson Velasquez. All right, that's that. So 2 rookie autos, 2 insert autos in case 2. We still have 1 box left to go, which I had completely forgotten about until just now. I really thought we were done all of a sudden. Ellie De La Cruz. Charlie Welch. Last time I hit Charlie Welch, there was 2 Charlie Welch autos in the same box. One was a base and one was a refractor. Cesar Prieto. Julio. It's a really cool photo they used for Julio. So what I did is I spilt alcohol on the last mat before the drinking break. So this is the first mat I ever bought. It's a little fuzzy, and the logo's Play Strong, but the other mat's jacked. Daniel Vasquez. So 2 base autos here at the end. Benny Montgomery. Brian De La Cruz. Jose Ramos. No, it happened before it. Remember when I took the photo of the shot glasses? Well, I was putting the boxes, you know how I stacked the boxes inside the 5 wides? I was putting the boxes in the 5 wides, and I knocked over a pile, and it knocked over one of the shot glasses, and I didn't realize it till I was done. So, yeah. Not a big deal or anything, just, you know, something that happened. It came into the league. There should be 12 of those. AFL, there should be 24, but you also get an auto. Congratulations. And a parallel. So in case 2, AFL has hit an auto. Nice auto, too. Curtis Mead to 150. We still have not hit a base Ascensions. There's supposed to be 1 per case. I've had 2 cases not have them. They're both from this break. But we did hit an auto. So that spot's on the board. Shades of Greatness. There should be 48. Here's 49 with this Josh Lowe parallel. So 2 parallels now in that one. We hit a parallel in the first break. And then another 5 of these. Invicta. Let's look at color. So we have Cesar Prieto, Benny Montgomery, Jose Ramos, Jason Morabel, Joey Weimer, Freddie Freeman, Luis Rodriguez, Ryan Velati, color match. Willie Vasquez, Christian Hernandez, you like Jazz Chisholm, Jose Altuve is a cheater, Alec Bohm, Junior Perez, Drew Baker, Jake Berger, and the surface on this card is toast. Javier Baez, Samuel Munoz, Carson Williams, Noel, Anthony Rizzo, Jason Chourio, nice hit, like really nice hit on that card. Marcelo, Jackson Jobe, Ezekiel Tovar, Aaron Ashby, Jose Rodriguez, and Dari Lorenzo. And that is your color. I thought there was something else I wanted to pull, but I guess not. I mean, other than that, like that Jake Berger. Then we have Bryson Stott, Alvarez, Max Muncy, Bobby Witt, nice hit, Brandon Marsh, Max Muncy again, Alex DeJesus, Trey Turner, Henry Mendez, Jay Allen, Joey Weimer, Seiya Suzuki, Zach Veen, Piguero, and Carson Williams. So some nice non-auto color. To be fair, that is very nice. Here are your autos. There should be 24 of them. We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, plus the 2 insert autos. You have Charlie Welch, Daniel Vasquez, JT Schwartz, Emmanuel Valdez, Mike Bowman, that's a rookie auto, Adrian Sugasti, Thomas Farr, Isaac DeLeon, Evan Lee, and our first rookie auto, TJ Friedel, Juan Guerrero, Michael Garcia, Andy Thomas, Alexander Suarez, Ryan Reckley, Luis Chevalier, Diego Velasquez, Jose Rodriguez, Norge Vera, Cameron Cawley, Estelani Castillo, and Yankiel Fernandez. So, yeah, that's that. Let me take a quick photo, and then we will save this video. All right, thank you, guys. Let me turn off the recording here. All right. Let's do like that right there. Actually, 6 pretty nice cards. I could have pulled out the 2 insert autos too and made it 8 nice cards, but we'll leave those where they are. Autos go here. Non-autos go here. washing off the whole mat. The alcohol-ridden mat. I think I can wash it. I think these are washable. So, haven't done that yet, but I think I can. All right. I was going to show you the back, and then I decided, what's the point? And then I decided to do it anyway. Let me start the video. Oh, and I forgot to change the shit. There we go. Case 3. All the color Evan Lee's, bro. I don't know what to tell you. That dude is everywhere. All right, here we go. This is some nice hits. I don't know. I don't know about big, but nice. Wilman Diaz. Peguero. Yeah, it's a lot of packaging. Benjamin Cowles. That's the first Benjamin Cowles for the Yankees. Jay Allen. Luis Rodriguez. Austin Wells. George Valera. CJ Abrams. Bo Bichette. Michael Garcia. I just said we had hit our first one. Now we've hit our second one. Still looking for that Evan Lee. Now that's a nice card. William Bergolla. Nice hit for the Phillies. That's a nice card. Well, not for the Phillies. For the guy that owns this card. 50 out of 75. It's very nice. JL, speaking of the devil. Okay. So nice hit in the Bergolla. CJ Abrams. You did have the Phillies. Didn't I get you a Phillies hit though? I feel like I did. Roderick Arias. That's a nice card. Nice hit. I don't know. I mean, most products aren't worth the box price. I mean, what do we have this year worth the box price? Let's see. Mini, probably worth the box price, but you had to pay shipping because that was one box per order. So that kind of sucked, but that one was worth it. Willie Vasquez. Pristine was worth the box price. Original box price. So was Cosmic Chrome and Finest Flashbacks. But, I mean, that's it. Shane Baz. So, I mean, no, not really. But if every product was worth the box price, you know, nobody buys singles. Gabriel Moreno. Khalil Watson. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even think Bowman draft necessarily. Depends on how high it goes up, you know. Brian Hayes. Bowman draft and Bowman used to be just absolute wins. Same thing with Ginter and Heritage. But nowadays, I don't know. Jorge Barrosa. Another yellow, and it's a rookie. Edward Cabrera. One of the few rookies I didn't try to get. Marcelo. Nelson Velasquez. Okay, box 3. I love draft though. That's my favorite product. Anthony Volpe. Danny DeAndre. How the hell? DeAndre. I don't know. I don't know how he says it. I gotta figure that one out. Jose Ramos. Andrade. That's got to be it, right? But in Latin, the E would still be, I don't know. I'll have to look up some videos, figure out how they say that one. Let's do that after this box. Let's see how they say it. That's a good hit, though. That spot went for a pretty penny, so it's nice to hit a little auto to, to 99 for him, whoever got it. I don't actually know. Ooh, another Cameron Cawley, another nice hit. So 2 color in this box. Good color case so far. We had that yellow already. The first box was 2 base autos, but Luis Gil. And that is a photo variation. It does have some damage, some surface damage up here above the rookie card logo. It is not damaged on the back. That's only on the front. But that is surface damage, unfortunately, for the photo variation of Luis Gil. Danny D. Andrade. That's how you would say it. Danny D. Andrade. Tristan Cassis. Let's see what we got here. Let's get some pronunciation. All right, I spelled it wrong. Yeah, let's go here. Let's go videos. Venezuela. Let's see how they say it. Oh. Nope.
Type of hitter. Big and athletic, the teenager from Venezuela has been training in... Big and athletic, the teenager from Venezuela has been training in the Dominican Republic for the last few years and projects to make an impact stateside within only a few years. Here's why. De Andrade is tall and lean and projects to be a mid...
Danny Andrade. De Andrade. All right, I got it. That was bothering me. Venezuela. Danny De Andrade. Okay. I hit a base auto of him, but I don't know if that was in this or if it was in the pre-sale cases, you know. But I did hit a Rafaela auto yesterday. So if nothing else, you know, it was a base or a refractor. Nothing today in the case and part that I've opened today, but in the 4 I opened yesterday. That was the pronunciation of Danny De Andrade. I wanted to know how to pronounce it. Anthony Gutierrez. Not an auto, but I hit a nice color. CJ Rodriguez to 100 on the Atomic. Dario Lorenzo, Psychedelic. Pedro Pineda. Julio. Yeah, I haven't hit any of the Cheerios yet. But I mean, this is only case 3. So, look at the surface. Look at that. Like, how does that happen? How does that happen before it gets in? You know what I mean? Like, it's over here, too. I don't know how they damage them so bad before they get into the pack. Someone hacked you. Jaron Duran, that's another photo. No, it's not. That is just how his card looks. Never mind. As you were. Jake Fox. So this spot is going to ship with the 50 caser. Blaze Jordan. Shades of Greatness Orange. Yeah, it's really bad. It is really bad. The recording I did? Yeah, look at this. Like, this card is toast, you know? Like, that's some kind of glue or something. And it's just dug. That card is... 80 for all 7 cases. I didn't want to say anything. I just wanted to, let it ride. But I was shocked at that offer. I'll be honest with you. Sorry, Blues. I don't understand. You got to remember, there's a delay. So if it was time sensitive, by the time you say it and then I hear it, it's like 2 minutes later. All right. Sorry. Next. Like sometimes somebody will put in the chat, they'll be like, "Yeah, I agree," and I'm like, "With what? With what?" Oh, you thought someone hacked you. Okay, I got you now. I totally understand. You're missing the T, so I thought you said you understand though somebody hacked you. Like, see? It just takes me a couple minutes and then I'm on it. My mind is a steel trap. Willie Fanas, purple auto. Nice card. That's a nice card. Peguero. Andrew Painter. Yeah, it was on YouTube. Actually, it was on a website, but it looked like it was a YouTube video. It was Jesse Sanchez at Jesse Sanchez MLB. That's who I was recording or playing. Jackson Jobe. As sharp as a spoon. Why a spoon, cousin? 'Cause it'll hurt more, you twit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The only redemption I know about is Julio. Nah, I shouldn't have said that. That was a dick thing to say. It could be Julio, but it probably isn't. I mean, technically it'd be a superfractor. All right, it is not Julio. We know that. And it's a base. Balacazar. Leonardo Balacazar. Cincinnati Reds. All right. Sorry I got your hopes up. You lost yourself. Yeah, you lost me too, so it's fair. George Valera. Wander Franco. Ivan Johnson. Ivan Johnson. Well, I've only seen his base, and his base is a redemption. Which I think is better because of the surface issues anyway, so. But sometimes their base is a redemption and their color isn't, So, I don't know. What's up, Robert? How you doing, buddy? See, I've hit Vaquero. Here's another. Look at this one. Right here by my thumb. Look at this. I've hit Vaquero and he was base, but Um, I don't know if I haven't seen color, so Juan Guerrero. Nelson Velasquez. Ellie De La Cruz. Samuel Zavala. Dominguez. Here's another one. Look at this one. Jeremy Vargas. First Bowman, Jeremy Vargas. So that's a holdover from Bowman. Okay, yeah, he probably didn't send them all in. Vidal Brujan. If you don't look good, we don't look good. You guys remember those commercials when you were a kid? Well, when I was a kid. Vidal Sassoon. If we don't look good, you don't look good. Sorry. I don't know, maybe. Maybe, but there's a lot like that, which is frustrating. If anything, they should replace it because there's no way a damaged card like that's going to get an 8, you know? And they say they'll replace anything worse than an 8. And with a surface like that, they're definitely not going to get an 8. What do you think? Like a 4? A 3 or a 4? Well, I mean, I don't think 1 in 100 look like that. You know what I mean? So you might get 1 out of your Vladdies. 1 of your Vladdies might look like that, but the other 99 shouldn't, if that helps any. And I just got you a color. Luis Meza. So I just fixed it. Did they change it to a PSA 7? What a dick move. But still, that's not a PSA 7. Surface damage like that with the crease, it's not a 7. Don't worry. Dylan Dodd. Dylan Dodd. Say that 10 times real fast. 70 and 1. Hey, that's what I use. I use the 2-in-1. I use 2-in-1 kids shampoo. Not because I have kids and it's in there already, but because shampoo makes my skin break out. So I got to use that no additive shampoo. James Outman. We just lost money from Steve. Ah, son of a gun. See, this one's got damage too up here. And that's pressure damage. That one's not from a... I don't know. Maybe it's not. Maybe it is for the curing process. I don't know. What's up, Mark? Tanner McDougall. McDougall. I don't know why. I've said that multiple times. I'm sure it's McDougall. McDougall. Mike Trout. Now that's a photo variation. That's a cool ass looking card. Look at that card. That's a cool card. It's got something on it, but I think it's the kind of thing that just buffs out. I don't think it's permanent or anything. That's a cool card right there. Congratulations. That's a great hit. I like that one. That one's I don't know. How do you say aesthetically pleasing. That card. All right. Like, who wants to get a PSA 7 out of a pack, you know? Yeah, it's cool. His base card's cool, too. Every time I get his base card refractor, I think it's a photo variation. But it's just a cool photo. So both of his photos are cool. That's a cool card. You know, sometimes I get 3 photo variations in a case, and sometimes I get none. It's the life I live. Khalil Watson. Mikael Hernandez. Jonathan Mejia. Brian De La Cruz. Wander Franco. It's all right, no worries. I only had one of them come back so far that said they're under investigation. So that's why I sent that message. But it doesn't mean, if you put player names, it doesn't mean that they flagged it. You know? But if they do flag it, that's why. Usually they release it in 24 hours, so it's not like a big deal or anything. Vidal Brujan. On vintage, it's probably the same or very close. Rain Doncone. But I don't know about modern. I think modern, it's not going to stack up to PSA. But vintage, it will. But if a bunch of people use it because of the special, you know, maybe that turns the tide. At least on this product, I don't know. Yiddy Cappy. Yeah, sometimes they send me a message and ask me why I'm collecting payments that have player names in it. And I just tell them, could you please put it on file that I sell baseball cards? That's what I tell them. I'm like, if you Google that, because it usually has the card number too. If they put the name, they usually also put the card number. I'm like, if you Google that, you'll see it's a card. It's a baseball card in a brand new set, and that's what I'm selling. Sometimes they're like, oh. And then sometimes they're from India, and they're like, what the hell are you talking about? And I'm like, just look at the case notes. It's in there. You'll see. But usually nowadays, they don't even send me a message. They just send me a message saying it's under review. Get your affairs in order. The FBI is coming to contact you. And then the next day, they lift it, you know. It's not that they're not good at grading. They're just not as popular. That's all. I mean, they're probably just as good as PSA, if not better. Yeah, some people say it's ugly, but I like them. But I don't collect cards, so I mean, it's my opinion's moot, you know. Yeah, you don't really have to do that. Some people feel more comfortable about it. Like, in case I steal their cards, they can go, "Hey, look, I this is my payment, and here's the card numbers in my payment." But I mean, haven't stole cards yet, so I think it's safe just to put your username and we're good. But some people, you know, they're like, "I need the protection," so I'm like, "It's, you know, go for it," but it might be late. Joe Ryan refractor. Yeah, that's cool. CJ Rodriguez. I always liked BGS. I never liked Reed at Detmers. I never liked PSA. But I feel like the movement changed because it used to be modern cards. It used to be modern cards were Beckett, BGS, always. And vintage cards were PSA or SGC, always. And then I feel like right around the Tatis, Acuna, you know what I mean? Around that Juan Soto, that bunch of collectors, like Phil Hughes, for instance. Not that he wasn't always a collector, he probably was, but after he, you know, retired from baseball, he had a lot more time. And Phil helped make PSA more popular for modern cards. It was always popular for people who are in the registry. You know what I mean? They've got that registry, and that's always been really popular. People competing, you know, my collection's better than your collection. I've got the number 4 collection. I got the number 3. You know what I mean? But for modern day collectors, I feel like it was always Beckett, always. Luis Heel, so that is another rookie auto. So that's 3 rookie autos in 3 cases for this auction. So feeling better about rookie autos now. Eric Hernandez. But like in the last, I don't know, man, 5 years, PSA has really stepped up where now they're the go-to for everything. Yeah, everything. Modern, vintage, Pokemon. Yeah. Yeah, they banned him. They banned him for impersonating Phil Hughes. He had to send in a picture holding a sign with his username. So this is our first Ascensions base in the auction, but you already have an auto. So the base is really rare. As you can tell, we're in case 3. We just hit our first one. You should, on average, hit 1 per case, but we didn't, you know. So I've hit a base and an auto in the same case before, but it wasn't in this break. So it might catch up, you know, even out. Yeah, that's what helped places like Blowout, you know, forums like Blowout. For instance, Freedom Cardboard was created and named specifically because of Beckett. You know, they felt like the Beckett mods were too strict and banning everybody, so they created Freedom Cardboard, and that was bigger than Blowout for a minute. There was another one. I remember when I took over as admin, God, 12 years ago, we were the 3rd largest forum. And all 3 of them were large because of Beckett. Beckett kind of crashed and they upgraded and everybody hated it. Yeah, Sports Card Forum was the biggest for a minute. They were. And then they upgraded too. And same thing happened to Freedom Cardboard. They upgraded. You know, they were like, we're archaic, we need to upgrade. And I was like, listen. Blowout was like, listen, we should upgrade because we're old and archaic. I was like, don't touch it. Don't touch it. Leave it as it is. And so they did. against their own better judgment, and we're still around. You know what I mean? So check back in. There's a lot of cards in these packs all of a sudden. Alani White. Oh, and then we get a pack like this. Hold on, let me see. I want to set up my phone. I want to do a video here. I think I can do this. I don't know. I haven't tried yet. All right, guys, check out my pack here. I got a pack. This just came out of the box. It's a very nice pack. I don't know if you guys can see this okay. You ready? It's very fancy. That's my pack. That's my video. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm making a TikTok. I'm making a TikTok of that video. All right. That's my video. What do you think? That probably just ruined my monetization. I have no idea what I'm doing. There, I uploaded my short. Yeah, I know. I had a lot of cards in that one pack. I'm sure it all evened out, but it's not really a TikTok. It's just YouTube Shorts. I don't have a TikTok. Don't worry. It was a little humor, a little TikTok humor. I'm planning to go back through my videos and make a bunch of YouTube Shorts out of my big hits, you know. But Esteban Machado. I think that's the one you didn't get, right, Cyrus? Juan Soto, gold refractor, true gold. Nice. That's a nice hit. Okay. I don't even know what humor is. $5. Yeah, there you go. As long as you post it to Twitter, I'll still see it. Dodgy. $48 more. Yeah. Bobby Witt, Sal Frelick, Willie Fanas, right? Did he keep him in the next? Oh, nice Seiya. Seiya Suzuki. Did he keep him in the 50? Whoever it was. Marcelo. Owen White. All right, buddy. Have fun. Verdugo. Jay Allen. Right? We hit that blue. TJ Friedel. So that's 4 rookies. So the rookies are starting to fall. 4 rookies in 3 cases. 1 case with none, 2 cases with 2. So Warming Bernabel. Starting to see him, which makes me feel better about the rookies. We haven't hit a big rookie yet. Hint, hint. But we are seeing rookies, so that makes me happy. Stop. Nobody sucks. I mean, all rookies suck compared to Julio, but they're up there in the major leagues with the baseball cards and the huge contracts. All right, this is the last box of case 3. We're going to go to case 4. I want to get all 7 done today, which, you know, shouldn't be too hard. And then I can go to HTA tonight, you know. That's what I'm thinking. Well, not tonight, tomorrow morning. Be done, be ready for HTA tonight. Willie Vasquez. Mason Hour. That's the first Mason Hour we've hit. What's up, Tony? Eloy Jimenez. Eloy Jimenez. O'Neal Cruz. Marcelo. Sam Bachman. Kyle Lewis refractor. We still have an auto in here, right? Coming up. Last auto of the Braxton Fulford. The thing I like about Braxton Fulford, that's the first one I've hit. Braxton Fulford. Eric Hernandez. That's all right. I dropped them off at their mom's house and nobody was there, so we had to wait. And then when their mom got there, they didn't even say bye. They just walked into the house. I was like, all right, bet. But I should get them back tonight. If not, I'll have them tomorrow. Oh, that just scared me. All right, so we did get an Ascensions. So we've got one Ascensions base and one Ascensions auto in 3 cases. I'll tell you how rare that spot is. It came to the league. And then we've got AFL. I think I threw away an AFL because it was toast. Then we've got an orange in Shades of Greatness. So that's their 3rd parallel. Should be 5 of these. There are 6, so we got an extra one, making sure it doesn't have an auto. So we got a bonus. Here is your color. We've got Willie Vasquez, Eloy Jimenez, Kyle Lewis, Eric Hernandez, Sal Frelick, Seiya Suzuki, Verdugo, Warming Bernabel, Juan Soto Gold, Willie Fanas, Lonnie White, Joe Ryan, Reed Detmers, Eric Hernandez, Khalil, Jonathan Mejia, Vidal Brujan, Ezekiel Tovar, which would be amazing hit if it was the first Bowman, Luis Meza, Yasser Mercedes, Jaron Duran photo variation, Nelson Velasquez, Samuel Zavala, Vidal Brujan to 99, Drew Baker, Peguero, George Valera, Anthony Gutierrez, Dari Lorenzo, Jaron Duran. So see what I mean? Like, even the base looks cool. Every time I see the base, I think it's a photo variation. Now I won't because I know what it looks like, but Anthony Volpe, Nopi, Jose Ramos, Luis Gil, Roderick Arias, Shane Baz, Joey Votto, Brian Hayes, Edward Cabrera, Wilman Diaz, Jay Allen, CJ Abrams, and William Bergola. So, very cool William Bergola. Nice card. Mason Auer, Braxton Fulford, Willie Fanas, TJ Friedel, Estevan Machado, Gavin Tonkel, CJ Rodriguez, Luis Gil, Mikael Hernandez, Rain Doncone, I think I'm saying that right, Dylan Dodd, Tanner McDougal, Juan Guerrero, Jeremy Vargas, Willie Fanas, Leonardo Balacazar, CJ Rodriguez, Jake Fox, Danny hold on, how does he say it? Andrade. Danny De Andrade, Cameron Colley, Willie Vasquez, Jorge Barrosa, Benjamin Cowell, and Michael Garcia. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and get a photo. We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. So 2, 4, 6, 8. We got to get rid of somebody. See ya, Seiya Suzuki. You're out of there. You're out of there. All right. Let me save your video. Then we'll do a little of this. Like so. A little photo. Tomorrow. Tomorrow. You guys go here. And you guys go here. I gotta go get the cases. Almost busted my rear. Happy Thursday. It says my video can't be monetized. Because it's a short, I imagine. It's got 31 views, though. Says restriction shorts library with third-party content. Well, you told me to put the music with it. Yeah, well. 38. They get a lot of views. That's why I want to start. That's why I want to start creating more of them, you know. All right, here we go. Case 4. All right, guys. So case 4 of the 20 cases. 7 of those cases are hobby. 7 of those cases are hobby. So I'm trying to get through all 7 of those today. I mean, I'm pretty sure I can. I don't know. They take me about an hour each, so not quite, but about an hour each. We'd already done one yesterday, so I only got to do 6 today. Should take me about 6 hours. I don't have anything else to do today, so I think I can do it, you know. Well, good. I'm glad. Let me see if I can send it out to the masses. Oh shit. I don't know where it is now. Oh, here it is. I just disliked it by accident. I don't know. Does the music sound really stupid? It feels like the music sounds really stupid. You guys will have to tell me. It's pretty fast. All right, here we go. Not Jake Berger autos, not yet, but I've only hit 4 autos in 3 cases. So, as far as rookie. And 2 of those are TJ Friedel, you know, so I don't know. All right, I'll try to keep the music off of it. I don't know. It's the first time I've done it. I didn't even know you could add music. It's just the title of the song was "Made You Look," so I thought it'd be good. So, you know, you know. Luis Angel Acuna. It's our first color. Piguero. I didn't know that the music would completely... I thought it would add music, not cover everything up with music. Adrian Sugasti. Jordan Lawler. I don't know. You mean TJ Friedel? Jump to 4. Hey, that's great. Of course, it's running like on repeat over my shoulder, so that might have something to do with it. It came to the league, Dominguez. I don't think it counts a view every time I watch it, but maybe it does. Like, I want to create one next time we come across a redemption, you know what I mean? Shane Baz, refractor. It's only got 3 likes, and one of those was me. It's also got a dislike, but that was also me. Willie Vasquez. I don't know, honestly. Julio. Kyle Lewis. I wonder if that's all it's doing. It's just counting every time because I've got another screen over there, and I had put it up on there to watch it, but I don't want to play it because of the music. I was afraid it would, you know. Bobby Miller. All right, thank you for the like. I appreciate it. Hold on 1 second, Tony. You did. You did. Daniel Cueva. Jay Allen. Michael Burrows. You mean the music? I only did it because it was a really thin pack. Austin Wells. Yeah, it's not the best music. I just picked it blind. It said "Made You Look," so I thought it'd be good. Khalil Watson. No, you go there. Like to not like that content. Next time I won't do the music. I got you. Jose Ramos. Roberto Campos. Jojo Blackman. So no color yet in the autos. I'm sure we'll get some, but usually, you know, by 2 boxes we've done it. Joey Gallo. Not necessarily the gold I wanted. Joey Gallo. Yeah, I didn't realize that that's how it worked. My fault. It's my first one. Well, actually, I think I've done one before, but the boys did it. So you know. Curtis Mead. Yeah, no, definitely. Definitely. The shift ruined Carlos Pena's career. Wes Cat. Oh, yeah, that's right. I did. That one was not as successful as that one didn't do as well. Jackson Merrill. Isaac DeLeon. Khalil Watson. Jackson Jobe. It's got a lot of dislikes. It's got an 87% like rate, so not so good. Triple X 69 Triple X dot life. I don't know how many I have on the other one. I don't know how to look for just shorts. Colson Montgomery. Pedro Pineda. Giancarlo, a refractor. I stopped watching it on loop to see if that would make a difference. Okay. We're going to try it again. We're going to try to do better this time. No crazy no crazy 15 seconds should be plenty, right? All right, guys, here we go. We have a redemption. Pretty excited about it. You guys ready? Spencer Torkelson. It's a base, but Spencer Torkelson. Very nice. Thank you. Oops. I don't know how to do that, but it just happened. That's my first rookie redemption. Torkelson. I said done. Okay, next. All right. I posted a new one. It's too bad my hand shakes so bad it's so easy to tell on a short. People are going to be like, I don't want that dude touching my cards. James Triantos. Yeah, I really thought we had your guy. I really did. I really did. Once I saw rookie, I was like, yes, but then it wasn't your guy, so I'm sorry. I'm going to try to put the phone over here on this side instead of over on, I don't know. I think it'll make a difference. Tristan Cassis. It's excitement. Oh, I can monetize that one. Okay. I thought that didn't happen until February. It says nobody's watched it yet. I mean, I just posted. I don't know what I'm talking about. Dang, the other one's got 136 views, and this one's got none. Why am I sleeving that? I need to put it in the background. Yeah, the pre-order's done, but I couldn't do HDA or light because I don't have them yet. Light comes the 30th, and HDA comes tomorrow. Which I don't want to tell anybody, but I might already have it, but that's just because of... there's a share button. Let's click that. Okay. It says somebody liked it, but it says nobody watched it. Oh, now it's got one view. I wonder if they promote the ones with the music in them, because the one with the music really got a lot of views really fast, and then this one not so much. Jackson Jobe. Jordan Lawler. Christian Vaquero. So that's 2 and 4 cases. This one I'm definitely going to sleeve. I didn't sleeve the base, or not sleeve, but one touch. O'Neal Cruz. That's a nice card. O'Neal Cruz to 25. Maybe. Alex De Jesus. Yeah. Got you a torque. Or somebody. I'm assuming it's you since you said I saw the torque. Base springers in the 20. All right. Box 5. Daniel Vasquez. Christian Hernandez. Oof. This is a good case. Damn. My first 2-1 touch case. Who is Rafaela? Does anybody know? Crad. Crad. It's good. Good case so far. Not even halfway through. George Valera. George Valera. Velasquez. Khalil. We hit some big ones in this case. We got a Torkelson. That's our first Torkelson. And then we've got two color of the bigger names, so going pretty well this one. Reed Trimble, and that's my first Reed Trimble auto. A little gold speckle. Verdugo. Jackson Merrill. Averson. Bobby Witt. Drew Ellis, another rookie auto. Drew Ellis. So that's 2 rookie autos in this case. So we're up to 6 in 4 cases. Rain Doncone, that weird psychedelic parallel. Owen White. Wander. JT Schwartz. Joey Gallo. That's our second Joey Gallo color. Jeez. Well, somebody got the spot, so congrats. Blaze Jordan. Early October, that's a crazy time. Crazy time to have a Canadian Thanksgiving. out another tee. Just missed it. Blaze Jordan. Junior Sanchez. Ellie Dela Cruz. Love it. Pedro Pineda. Cole Henry. Josh Lowe. Rafi. Hey, there he is. Jason Churio. It's the first Jason Churio I've hit. Daniel Vasquez. Why is that turned around? Case hit, George Valera. Whew. Ezekiel Tovar. Jack Herman to 150. Blue Ray Wave. Luis Meza. Jordan Lawler. Zach DeLoach. Henry Davis. Ellie Dela Cruz. Won Bin Cho. Refractor auto. Piguero Green. I think that's the second Piguero Green I did. Both Mesa. Sully. All right, 4 boxes left. I want to hit another big auto. I feel like this is the big auto case, so big rookie'd be great. Jackson Churio would be great. We haven't hit him yet. That'd be another good one. Colson Montgomery. Curtis Mead. Verdugo. Somebody asked about him. Rossman Verdugo. Base auto. Contreras. Hey, Royals. Julio. Piguero. Did your brother put, what was it you didn't want in the macaroni? Egg in the macaroni and cheese? I agree it's gross, by the way, but I'm allergic to egg, so probably why. Luis Rodriguez. My man, Ryan Mountcastle. Thomas Farr. Not an expensive auto. We've hit quite a few color for him already. Sal Frelick to 75. Noel. Last pack this box. Right? It sounded really gross to me. My mom put egg and mustard and celery in macaroni salad, but it wasn't macaroni and cheese, you know? All right, good. Ketchup sandwiches? I knew somebody used to eat mustard and mayonnaise sandwiches, but not ketchup. just mustard and mayonnaise. Christian Hernandez. Sam Bachman. I have not eaten. I am very hungry. Leonardo Balacazar. Isn't that the guy we hit the redemption of? I feel like it was. Ezekiel Tovar. Let me just make sure. Shouldn't be too far down. Yeah, so we've hit his live auto a couple times. I think. Pretty sure. Anyway, he has both. Good to know. I want another big hit out of this. You know? We've got 3 that I'm really happy about. I want one more. I want this to be just, you know, the case. I can eat things that, like baked goods, I can eat. I just can't eat anything with chunks of egg. You know, so like breakfast is ruined. You know what I mean? There's only a few things I can get for breakfast. I mean, I can do pancakes and stuff like that. Hey, Mosstown, how are you? Jose Ramos. Juan Yepes, another rookie auto. I want to say that's 3 rookie autos in this case. If so, that's 7 rookie autos in the 4 cases so far of this auction. So, feeling a lot better about the rookie spots than I was the first 3 cases I opened where we didn't hit any at all. I was starting to get really worried. But since then, we've hit 7. Ezekiel Duran. Yes, I did. I sold one. I've hit a couple of him already. Refractors, no color, no base, but I've hit a few refractors. Robert Hassel. Roberto Campos. Atomic. Alexander Ovalis. Ovias. I'm indeterminate because I've got the boys Thanksgiving tomorrow, so I think I might do it tomorrow night for the drinking break. Tomorrow night, I think. You know? Because we're doing the Thanksgiving thing with the boys tomorrow, so Javier Baez, I think I'll do it tomorrow. Gabriel Moreno. It's all right. Today's not horrible. No big deal. I'm all right. Colson Montgomery. Juan Yepes. So we hit his auto and a color. And that's the same spot, you know. The rookie auto and the rookie color. Gavin Tonkel. So 2 base autos in this one. Matt Olson to 75. Marcelo. Last pack, box 11. Case 4. Julio. Nelson Velasquez. All right, last box. I got you. What's up, Bryce? Denzer Guzman. Wander. Jordan Lawler. Ryan Reckley. Color photo. We got 1 auto left. I don't know why. I already hit 3 big autos. I just want another big auto. Mike Trout. We haven't hit any relics, which is odd for this many cases. We've opened 4 in this, but 7 overall. And usually we've got, you know, relics and prime chrome autos, and we haven't hit any of those. A Ranger. Alec Thomas. Refractor. Hey, it was a big one. Hey, I'll take it. Jackson Merrill came through for me. Got a fingerprint on it. Let me clean that off here. Jackson Merrill, very, very nice. That's a good hit. I'm happy. Wasn't color, but you know what? I am not going to complain. That is fantastic. Brandon Marsh. That is a photo variation. Brandon Marsh. It's a cool looking card. I like it. Nice. Nice photo variation of Brandon Marsh. Huge auto. Really happy. Right? I know. I don't know what's up with that. We'll get them. I know they're coming. It's just surprising. Oh, 1 more pack. Right? I know. It's definitely his first auto, though. That's for sure. All right, so we have George Valera. That's a case hit. That's our 3rd card, 2 base, 1 auto for that spot in 4 cases. Then we've got It Came to the League, Little horror subset there. AFL with a Austin Wells. I feel like the other hit we have is also Austin Wells. I think that's 2 Austin Wells parallels. Then we have Shades of Greatness, this time without a parallel. And then we've got 6 Invicta and a Roberto Campos Atomic. So 7 Invicta, which is a lot for Invicta. All right, so let's see what we have here. Denzer Guzman, Mike Trout, Zach Thomas, Brandon Marsh, Robert Hassel, Willie Vasquez, Javier Baez, Juan Yepes, Matt Olson, Ke'Bryan Hayes, Christian Hernandez, Ezekiel Tovar, Colson Montgomery, Contreras, my man Ryan Mountcastle, Sal Frelick, Ezekiel Tovar, Luis Meza, Piguero, Devers, Vasquez, Blaze Jordan, Averson, Ellie De La Cruz, Rain Doncone. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Doncone? That's how I would say it. Joey Gallo, Rossman Verdugo, and George Valera. It was nice. That's nice so far. That's nice. Some nice cards. Then we've got Daniel Vasquez, Ryan Reckley, Jackson Job, O'Neal Cruz to 25. Nice card. James Triantos with a first Bowman. Giancarlo, Wes Kath, Khalil Watson, Daniel Cueva, Joey Gallo again, Luis Angel Acuna, Jordan Lawler, Shane Baz, and Kyle Lewis color match. Then for autos, we have Rafaela to 99, 90 of 99, and Christian Vaquero to 299. So some big autos right there. But look, we're not even done. We've got Ryan Reckley, Jackson Merrill, Alexander Ovias, Gavin Tonkel, Juan Yepes to 499, Leonardo Balcazar, Rossman Verdugo, Thomas Farr, Jack Herman, Juan Bin Cho, Jason Churio, Junior Sanchez, Drew Ellis, JT Schwartz, Reed Trimble, Alex DeJesus, Spencer Torkelson, Isaac DeLeon, Michael Burrows, JoJo Blackman, Adrian Sugasti, and Willie Vasquez again. That was a really good case for color autos. Just fantastic. Really happy with this one for sure. So let me go ahead and clean up a little bit, or a lot. I don't know. These are very dusty cases. That much I know for sure. More than your typical case. I guess we should put these like here, all the way at the bottom. And then, let's see, these should go up top for sure. Now I don't know. You know what? Let's just go for it. Let's just go like this. Let's just do that. That looks fine. Looks great. Well, hello. All right, that's case 4. Auto. Auto, non-auto, and then these. All right, let's do 5. I've hit a Norhe. I think I've hit one. Pretty sure. All right, guys. Give me 1 minute here. I'll be right back. Yeah. Yep. I got a base auto, and then I've got a yellow non-auto. And that video kept running. I should have turned the video off. All right, here we go. The recording kept going. I don't know. All right, guys, here we go. This is case 5. We've got 7 hobby to do, so this is the 5th one. Okay, sorry. Oh. Hey, that would be pretty cool. How about both? Be even cooler. I got a gold Acuna Chrome. Oh, the other Acuna. Okay. Yeah, never mind. Mike Trout. Mike Trout to 75. It's a great card. That's a great hit. Mike Trout. Count me in. Blaze or Jordan. Owen White. Jay Allen. Jay Allen. Jackson Merrill. Yeah, I mean, everything right now has got to be. Cal Conley. Hello, Australia. How you doing? Yendry Rojas. Ryan Reckley. Jackson Jobe. George Springer. There you go, Cyrus. Caleb. 2 packs left in this box. The only thing I know is they said that Tatis's little brother was better than him. And he's gone, so I don't know. Jared Kelnick. Direct messages. What direct messages? A Bichette. Mean the one that said no rush? you can wait till Saturday. Luis Chevalier. Drove to the Chevy, but the Chevy was dry. No, drove to the... Shit, I don't remember how it goes. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. That's how it goes. I don't know. I drew a blank there. Oh, yeah. Sorry. I should have put this as a message to everyone. I didn't think of that. Wander Franco. Like Cyrus. Jonathan Mejia. So we've got 4 base autos so far. That happened last time, and it was a really good case, so I'm okay. Alex De Jesus to 75. Wow. We did? Congratulations on your achievement. Appreciate you. Curtis Mead. Francisco Alvarez. Acuna. Royce Lewis refractor. A rookie refractor, Royce Lewis. Logan Cerny. Pedro Pineda. Josh Lowe. Hunter Bishop. Francisco Alvarez. Junior Perez. Refractor auto, so there's some numbered cards anyway. One color, one refractor. Jason Cheerio refractor. Cheerio. I don't know. Maybe. Not in the 20. In the 20, I'll do them. Tristan Cassis. Jose Ramos. Ellie De La Cruz. Jose Ramos. Box 4. I wonder if everybody will have light autos or just a few. Isaac De Leon. Roberto Campos. Jordan Lawler. Zach Deloach. Danny. All right, let me see if I can do this. De Andrade. Danny De Andrade. He doesn't one-touch a lot of stuff, so don't take it personal. Charlie Welch to $2.99. I don't know. Junior Perez. Williman Diaz. Matias. Averson. One pack left in box 4. Case 5. Curtis Mead. We hit a lot of Kyle Lewis. I don't know what's up with all the Kyle Lewis parallels, but I wouldn't mind some of those being Julio. Julio. Yeah, that was a frustrating night, I'll be honest with you. Poor JB. All right, this is box 5. Gavin Tunkel, base auto. Hedbert Perez, refractor. Bay. Jason Dominguez. Yeah, he took some of the stuff you said, Cyrus, to heart, bro. It would be, he'd be like, "What'd I do to this dude?" Miggy. Ah, nice hit. Samuel Zavala. Nice card. It's a nice hit. Got a gold Jordan. Josh Lowe. Cole Henry. Colton Cowser. Colton Cowser. Norhe. Jack Herman. Marcelo to 99. O'Neal Cruz. James Triantos. Hedbert. Anthony Gutierrez. base auto. So 2 base autos in this box. Julio. Joey Weimer. O'Neal Cruz. Ezekiel Duran. Jay Allen. Colson Montgomery. Aaron Judge. Nice card. All right, that was box 6. Uh-oh, we got another redemption. All right, let's see how we can do this here. If I put this here, like so. So I was thinking about going like this. Is the phone in the way if I go like, come on, god damn it. If I go like this, the phone is slightly in the way. Let's go like, how about that? Huh? Okay. And then if I go like this, you can't see it at all. So hold on. Let me try like this. It's bothering me. I can't figure this out. How to do this. Oh yeah, that's good, right? All right, here we go. All right, guys, we got another redemption. Looking for a rookie card redemption. Let's see what we hit. And it is not a rookie. And it's a base. And it's Dalen Lyle. All right, guys, we got another redemption. Looking for a rookie card redemption. It didn't work out. I don't think I'm going to post that one. Dalen Lyle. All right, whatever. Never mind. Hey, shut up. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Dalen Lyle. Not who I was looking for. A red torque. I already hit a torque. I got to hit somebody else now. All right, whatever. Dalen Lyle. One of these times it's going to be amazing, and then that's going to be such a good short. I didn't post it. I didn't post it. It didn't come out right anyway. Jay Allen. It was I did a 15-second one and it didn't work. I need to do it 30 seconds, I think. Glad it was a bad redemption. Wilman Diaz. I don't know why I put that right there. You go up here. Zach Deloach. Dari Lorenzo. Curtis Mead. What's up, buddy? Cooper Bowman. Cooper Bowman. Base auto. So that's 2 base autos with the redemption. Edinson Polino. Edinson Polino. Piguero. Sully Matias. Averson. Luis Rodriguez. Eloy Jimenez. Kevin Kendall. There's your other Met. Kevin Kendall to 99. Pedro Pineda. Colson Montgomery. Joey Weimer. Julio. Dustin Harris. Marcelo. Greg Cullen. Gold Speckle. So 2 color autos in this box. Jordan Lawler. Landon Knack. Henry Davis. Roberto Campos. All right, 4 boxes left. Then I'm gonna take a break. I think I'll still finish the two autos, the 2 cases tonight, but I'm gonna take a break, get something to eat. There it is, spots you. What's up, Mark? Anderson Suarez to 50, 49 out of 50. Thank you. Thank you very much. Victor Acosta. Christian Hernandez. Nelson Velasquez. Jordan Lawler. Velasquez again. Bernabel. I'm going fancy. Graham Ashcraft. Isn't there a Braxton too? Is that also Ashcraft? I don't even remember anymore. Alex De Jesus. Blaze Jordan. Dari Lorenzo. Jackson Merrill. Roberto Campos. This one's a gold. Gold through to 50. So a little something, something. 20 out of 50. I'll take it. We've got 3 boxes left in this case. Ashcraft is first Bowman. All right, this is box 10, case 5. Antonio Pinero. Rodolfo Castro, and that is a photo variation. Rodolfo Castro. Looks like he's sneaking in your house for steal your Christmas presents. Looks like the Grinch. Patrick Bailey. Rain Doncon. I gotta watch a video on that guy too to figure out how to pronounce his name. Doncon? Donkey Kong? I don't know. I think that's what I'm gonna call him, Donkey Kong. Rossman Verdugo. He's got 2 hits, 2 autos now, but they're both base. If I remember right, pretty sure. Marcus Semien. Logan. Oscar Colas. Jay Allen. Alani White. Box 11. Estevan Machado, refractor auto. Jordan, he's got a gold too. Jordan Lawler. JJ Bleday. George Valera. Ellie De La Cruz. Jose Rodriguez, a base auto. So 2 autos left in this case. Not a lot of color in this one. There was color, but not a lot. Jake Berger. Wilman Diaz. Elijah Dunham. Daniel Vasquez, Kansas City. Curtis Mead. All right, one more box. Why did I sleeve that card? I don't know. Brandel Mezquita. That's the first one of those we've hit. Brandel Mezquita. Is that you, Mark? Roderick Arias. Little psychedelic parallel right there. Roderick Arias. Nice hit to 125. Take it. Sam Bachman. Khalil Watson. Henry Davis. And Nelson Velasquez. Jeremy Vargas. First Bowman. And that's it for autos. Not a lot of color in this case. Some cases are really colorful and some are not. This is one of the not colorful ones, but George Valera. Logan Davidson. Yiddy Cappy, $2.99. All right, here we go. You've got It Came to the League, 12 of those, 24 plus a parallel, Jose Tena for the AFL. 48, Shades of Greatness. Then we've got 6 Invicta plus a gold for 7. All our color for that one's Campos. Roderick Arias. Yiddy Cappy. Jordan Alvarez. Jake Berger. Daniel Vasquez. Rodolfo Castro. Photo variation. Rain Doncon. Marcus Semien. Victor Acosta. Alex De Jesus. Dario Lorenzo. Pedro Pineda. Dustin Harris. Jordan Lawler. Jay Allen. Dario Lorenzo. Adinson Paulino. Eloy Jimenez. Marcelo, James Triantos, Joey Weimer, Aaron Judge, Hedbert Perez, Miguel Cabrera, Jordan, Gold Jordan, Colton Cowser, Roberto Campos, Danny De Andrade, Junior Perez, and Kyle Lewis. What's up with Kyle Lewis? I don't even know. Pedro Pineda, Francisco Alvarez, Jason Churio, Brandon Marsh, rookie, gold rookie, Edinson Paulino, Alex De Jesus, Royce Lewis, Jay Allen, Mike Trout, Ryan Reckley, George Springer's a cheater, and Jared Kelnick. Color. We have Brandel Mezquita. Sure, that's the first one of those I've hit. I've opened 8 cases. This is the 5th for this break. Jeremy Vargas, Estevan Machado, Jose Rodriguez, Antonio Pinero, Rosman Verdugo, Alexander Suarez, Graham Ashcraft, Kevin Kendall, Greg Cullen, Cooper Bowman, Dalen Lyle, Jack Herman, Anthony Gutierrez, Gavin Tonkel, Samuel Zavala, that's probably the best auto from this case, Isaac DeLeon, Charlie Welch, Logan Cerny, Junior Perez, Luis Chevalier, Jonathan Mejia, Cal Conley, and Yendry Rojas. And that, my friends, is case 5. I'm going to take a break and come back and finish it up in a bit, okay? So hopefully you guys had a good Thanksgiving. If not, go eat some more turkey. You'll feel better. Thank you very much, and I will talk to you later. All right, see ya. Make sure you subscribe to our channel and hit that bell for notifications. If you enjoyed what you watched, smash the like button. And if you're looking for a great group break, remember.
Oh my
He's
gosh.
been breaking for 10 years straight. Who knows what he'll pull today? Cheap fun breaks is the big league way.
This is